Double check, triple check, quadruple check. Quadrupling checking. Should be broadcasting. Should be. I am going, right? Come on. What the heck's going on?
And now that should be working.
Ah,
Hello.
no, it's not working still. Fuck. Yo, this worked yesterday. I promise everybody. Oh, there we go. It's working now. I promise everybody. Oh, there we go. It's man. All that effort. Okay. We are here once again for the very first time to play one of my favorite games, Starbound. Of course, you all can probably read. I go by the name SkullRider121, and I'll be leading you on this journey through my absolute favorite game. Of course, I'm gonna just play the character that makes the most sense to me. I'm going to be playing as a Nova Kid. Let's just go for, a name that makes sense, because I don't know if you all know. You can read the title. We go in hardcore. This, of course, means when I die, I die. And we will all cry about it. There's not really much else we could do. So I feel like a good name would just be, me screaming, Just me screaming into the eternal void about just the pain and suffering I'm going through. I'm just gonna go to my favorite hairstyle, favorite brand. There we go. Favorite shirt, favorite pants color. None of this actually has any impact on the game. I just like to select my favorite. Just cause. Never skip the intro mission because skipping it ruins the run. It saves keyframes if you do the super boring, lazy ass intro. I mean, it's not lazy. They probably put a bit of effort into it. It actually looks really good. Never mind. They put a lot of effort into this. I'll let the narrator talk. Well, he's not really talking. I'll let the narrator type slowly in the chat while making Undertale noises. So, we a high school graduate. Not high school. This is a university. We are on the lovely planet Earth. Yeah, it looks a lot better now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what year it is, so I think we got a while to get Earth looking like this. And I'm looking forward to it, boys. Look at this aesthetic of the orange, the green, of the bushes and the trees on each of the high rises. It's great. It's great. I accidentally hit control, so you got a little bit of a spoiler there. It's our graduation ceremony. We're almost late. Don't worry about it. So this is kind of like Star Trek. Like this is like a protectorate, if you will, where they just send out people to explore the galaxy. Except it's more. It's not really like you kind of go with the flow, I guess. You can go with a crew of friends. You can go by yourself. looks like graduation's canceled. That's all I have to say. This is where we get the most useful tool in the world, the matter manipulator. Now we gotta run, because, you know, Space Cthulhu is attacking planet Earth. Man. It doesn't, yeah. See, it's a lot more red now. It just doesn't look as good, you know? Secret thing. Just up here. Find an awesome cape. Look at that. It's so cool. And yes, it's an important part of the run. Without this cape, I cannot film nearly as good. And any of the PvP, any of the fights, you know, it just messes the flow. We're getting the fuck out of this bitch. Look at that. Think I won't be down there? Nah. Space Cthulhu's attacking. Anyway, here we are. Dennis Bounds of Space. Here's my pet. He is a small blue marshmallow sheep thing. This is Sail. He's a ship navigation computer. This is my hotbar, and it is fucking ugly. Let me just fix it real quick. There we go. This is some food. Torches. Flashlight is useless. You wanna know why it's useless? Because this tool right here, you can't tell because I'm in a well-lit ship. Actually, you can tell if I point over there. This is a flashlight, so there's no point in having a flashlight because this is a flashlight. You know, it's kind of annoying actually. You're gonna notice that. I'm gonna say probably a shit ton of times just how annoying some things in this game are. For some reason, one of the design philosophies is there's a point in the game where you kind of speed up and like start going through the game super fast. So they have these little annoying inconsistencies to try and generate a perceived difficulty through it taking forever for you to do anything. Which, you know, isn't really difficult, it's more annoying. So this is hardcore, which means if I die once, I die forever. It's kind of like Terraria, you've probably already noticed in the 2D art style. It is unlike Terraria, as in there's not many boss fights. There are boss fights, but they're not, one, nearly as difficult, or two, nearly as important. Like, I could, if I wanted to, I could go get the endgame armor after I beat the first boss. I don't have to go through the trouble of fighting all the other bosses, you know. However, in the essence of time and beating this game as fast as possible, not really as fast as possible, just in a timely manner, I'm probably just gonna fight the bosses in a normal order that you would normally if you were playing this game for the first time. If you couldn't tell, this isn't my first time playing this game. I have played probably over, well, it was near 800 hours last time I checked. The main thing is I have to make sure my health doesn't reach 0. That's literally the most difficult part of this entire game right now. It's not too difficult, but it's like, if I get into too many fights, I'll just not pay attention to it. So I'm just making sure not to embarrass myself right now. And I'm keeping an eye up there. So if you ever see me like heal when I don't really need to, it's because I'm kind of nervous. So I'm just gonna fuck up immediately. And you know, no one wants to do that on their first episode. I probably will also upload all this shit to YouTube, full VODs, maybe edit the episodes when I get editing software. But as you can probably tell, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. So might also just not be very funny, like at all. Oh yes, this is the frog people. There's several different races in the universe. Some of them are considered NPC races. Well, I wouldn't say... Well, yeah, NPC races. That's what I'd call them. You really can't talk to them, but they still can interact with you, I should say. Like, the frog people, that guy wearing a fez in there, he was a merchant, so I could have sold or bought stuff from him. There's mushroom people, which you can't really talk to in any form. Like, they don't even have merchants. And there's also llamas, which also don't have merchants. I don't know why, but they just don't. There's also, at the beginning, you saw me in the creator character menu. All the races on that menu show up as well. And you can talk to all of them, but they only have like one line of dialogue each. It's kind of annoying, but you know, just learn to deal with it. Let's craft some more salt. I totally forgot. I used to have a instant crafting thing. But I don't want to have it on and people be like, that isn't hardcore. You have instant crafting, so you can craft your healing items instantly. So you ever see me do stupid shit like immediately stop crafting something? It's usually because I'm used to instant crafting. I mean, it doesn't really change much about the game. But if you ever see me also in a crafting menu for a stupid ass amount of time, it's usually because I'm crafting something. And it takes a stupid ass amount of time. Again, little annoying things that this game adds to add perceived difficulty in the fact that it takes forever to get anywhere. So, before we leave the first planet, if I remember correctly, I need about... Is it 8 for the... I don't remember. I'm better with it as we get further into the game. I also haven't played this game in a little bit, so that's my excuse if I die at all. Probably see me collecting cotton seeds and cotton. That is probably the most important material. It is the most dependent on our time. Because, of course, I could collect like only 1 or 2 seeds, plant the seeds in my ship, and then have to wait for the plants to grow. Or I could just collect like every single seed I see. But then, you know, if I'm on this planet for longer than I expect to be, then I won't be able to harvest those plants again. So there's drawbacks to every choice I make. Mostly in time. But that comes with every game whenever you're trying to do anything quickly. Because I'm trying to beat the game quickly, I probably won't make a space station. If you've played Starbound before and you never experienced the mech update, first of all, you're lucky. Fuck the mech update. And second of all, you can now make space stations. I mean, you could have technically made them before, but it didn't have artificial gravity, so you would probably just like fly around all weirdly. And you would have to make it on an asteroid belt. Bunch of stuff. There's a lot of limitations. But now you can just, if you get 50 titanium, I think it was 40? No, it was 50 gold. 50 gold and then 20 silver, I think. I don't know. Some combination of those resources. I know it's at least 50 titanium. The most limited resource is titanium. Like, if I wanted to make a space station, I would probably gather about 1,000, 2,000 titanium ore before I even, like, started building more rooms on it. It takes a lot of titanium. 2,000 titanium ore would be 1,000 titanium. By the way, titanium bars. If I kill that guy, he doesn't drop pixels, so there's really no point in me killing him. Only the guy with the leaf, when you split those boys up, drops the pixels. Or any drop at all. Whoa, what the fuck? That was Pog. That was a good chest. Yo, we're actually finding a lot of iron on the surface. I don't think we're gonna need to mine for any. Especially after the freaking cave. Speaking of the cave, here we are. I should sleep. While I'm sleeping, I am going to craft. This should be probably enough. Anything else? Yeah. This is the first technically mini dungeon. Well, I'll call it a mini dungeon because you understand the point. On each planet there can be 2 to 3 mini dungeons. So like a big planet will have 3, a small planet will have 2. This one only has 1 because it's the starting world. Mini dungeons could have a boss. Most of the time they just contain a shit ton of normal enemies. They also contain a shit ton of loot, no matter what, basically. Here's that boss I was talking about. And it's like right at the beginning of the dungeon, so I don't have any items. So we just gonna fight with our bare hands. No bombs, no bombs. Okay. Well. Beer hat. I mean, mug hat. I don't know if I can say beer. Fuck it. Beer. Well, this is probably really close to where I beamed down from. So if I walk to the left when I beamed down... fuck it. Mug hat today. Mug hat for today. Why not? I don't have any other hats. You probably noticed me collecting these things called core fragments. So right now, you can find them at the center of the earth. First of all, you can find them at the center of the earth. Second of all, you only need 20 right now. I have 20. But you will also need another 20 near the end of the game. And then you will never need them ever again. So, if we're lucky, there's a chance I can get all 20 to spawn in this mini dungeon, because it spawns a shit ton in this mini dungeon for some reason. Again, making sure to keep an eye on my health just in case. Oh. You all probably didn't see what I saw. And if you look bottom left, you see that little weird sun symbol? That's actually a challenge door. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You're actually pretty under-equipped for a challenge door. Any challenge door we attempt will probably be a challenge. Like an actual challenge. As opposed to what they are normally, which is fucking bullshit easy. Oh, it's one of these. Every two-handed weapon, when I hold or just tap right-click, has a special ability. This one just does a really big slash. This one, as you saw me probably do a bunch of times, is this spin dash thing. This does more damage, however, so I will use this. However, they're both broadswords, so when I left-click, they do the same attack animation. The same hitbox. I will attempt this challenge door. And remember, if I die at all, I die forever. So, if I fuck this up, okay, it's this one. This one's easy. I mean, I can probably easily die to any trap right now, but this one, comparatively, is easy. Probably not going to be able... Okay, this is... We don't got too much. If you didn't know, because you probably haven't played this game. Okay. We're fine. The controls are actually super fucking floaty. Oh, there's a time limit. Not really, but... See that? I was given a temporary jump boost. Could I reach that with rope? Part of me thinks it's gonna require the spike ball. However, if I can reach it with rope, I wanna try. I messed that up. Oh, I can reach it with rope. Okay. How do I want to do this? I could probably just let go and then do rope again. Oh no, I made it. Okay. 2 axes. If you didn't know, the axes in this game have been heavily nerfed. To the point of being useless. Okay. Not even close. Don't even worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why I thought I could make that jump. I mean, fuck it. That's not that bad. This is it. This is the end. Oh. Was it worth it? Another. From this unstable pocket dimension, we have acquired 3 axes. I'm just so sad. I'm actually sad. I don't know if you can tell. I think if we do this, they might be good. No, they're never good. It's fucking axes. Axes are terrible, by the way, boys. You can probably tell. They're one-handed weapons, so I can't do any right-click abilities with them. And they take a super long time to charge up. And they do have the shortest attack range. Second only to daggers. And even then, I feel like daggers has more range. Like, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. And it ain't gonna go good for me. I mean, I went pretty okay, but that's because I'm good at the game. But I could have fucking fought it with a broadsword. And it would have been 10 times easier. And I wouldn't have fucking gotten hit nearly as much by those bats. Hunger mechanics! Easy. Hey, the game gives you like a bunch of like fool your freaking hunger immediately. Near the beginning of the game. Just for the new players. These caves? Yeah, that's caves too. Damn. Again, I'm trying to find another 20. I'm trying to get to 40 core fragments right now. If we look at my inventory, put it over here so it's not in the way. Go to crafting. I'm only at 28. So it's a little sad right now, boys. I know we got sidetracked by that challenge door. But we still got a mission. Yo, we have so much iron. We are actually so good on iron right now. We are literally the best when it comes to iron. Is this the entrance? No way. No, it was just 2 empty chests. It's not diabetes. Pretty please. Best man I got. Do I care? At this point, do I care? We could just get them later. However, I do actually need more copper. If we go back to the inventory screen, we need a little more than 20 copper, so probably around 30. We Oh, there's probably some copper over here. He says, finding nothing. What the fuck? What the fuck? This shit fucked. There's literally nothing here. I'm sad as fuck. I don't find any copper over there. I found silver, and we need more silver too. We need more copper, we need more silver, we need everything. Except for fucking iron. We're fucking golden on iron. That's not a torch. So let's see. I know I need at least one for the hoe. I don't know what I fucking need. I need some bitches on my dick. No, I can't say that. Very sorry. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. Let's just go. I spent way too long in this stupid place. I'm starting to lose brain cells. We're finally going. We're finally going. We're finally going. Okay. Now we gotta do a bunch of crafting shit. Let's get 20. That was fast, right? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how long that took? That was so annoying. Now I need 2 of these. Okay. We got 31, so I only need to get 9 more. That's fine. Okay, so one of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. We'll open this menu again. Then we craft 3 of these. Then we close this menu. Grab these. Go to the platform. Don't fuck up the platform. Delete that because I don't want it taking up inventory space. Then we go furniture, campfire, forging table, workbench, yarn, furnace. We smell everything that we own. I get a shit ton of iron from this. 26. We don't need that much. I think I actually might need that much. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I need 1 more copper bar, 2 more gold bars, and 4 more silver. This is actually so sad. You'll see why I need those. Need them for later. That's right. 12 open fabric. We don't have enough. I guess I should have got more plant fiber. Not enough fiber. Oh, I probably haven't mined these blocks yet. Most of the shit doesn't actually unlock in crafting. Learn to craft, see that? Until you mine it. So, it sucks. Which means you have to mine a bunch of shit across the stars to make good-looking bases. You know, a whole shebang. A whole shebang. Excuse me. Passing through. I'm looking for plant fiber. Oh, hey, plant fiber. Every vine in caves are plant fiber. Plant fiber is used to make basically everything that's useful. So that's going to include the salves, which I made a bunch at the beginning, which is why we ran out of plant fiber. It's used to make bows, armor. Other than that, it has no other uses, but, you know, a few important ones. That's what you're going to realize with most of this game. Like, everything has a use, but, like, it's like the one use. And you don't need it ever again. Like, we're going to reach the point where salve is going to become useless. And then bandages are going to become useless, because I can make woven fabric into bandages. And woven fabric takes plant fiber. Then once we reach the point where bandages become useless, which is going to be late game, keep in mind, I will literally never need plant fiber ever again. That's right, I need one string. Actually, I need a couple. You probably are now realizing why I chose to play Nova Kid. And that is why, the reason why is because I, in real life, am a cowboy. So this entire race is entire aesthetic, because each race has its own aesthetic. Is based around cowboys. What are they called? The glitch are based around medieval stuff, which is what this block was from when I mined it on the surface, and I learned how to craft it. Let's see, torches. Sorry, I'm just organizing my inventory real quick to my specific liking. I'm now built because I'm a cowboy, and a cowboy's primary form of aggression is usually a firearm. The Nova Kid is the only race which can, instead of crafting melee weapons when they craft their weapons in the crafting table, I craft guns. So yeah, I mean they're alright. But, you know, not as good as a sword, maybe. Like, it's damage over time versus like a burst of damage, you know? And, like, 3 swipes can get the job done. Or I could, like, put my mouse cursor on them for a couple seconds. So, you know, like, one's more satisfying, I guess I'd say. We're now finally doing the main quest, which is go to the place and do the thing. That is the main story, the main quests. This is the merchant guy I was talking about. Buy a chair or bathroom sink. You know what? Those are actually kind of rare. So I can only find them on hoi toy places. Or the prisons, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna buy one. It's only 62 pixels. But the main thing I wanted to do actually was sell them these 3 axes. You know what? We'll keep the mug hat. I don't want this. I don't want that. Let me sell that. Let me get some pixels. Pixels are the main form of currency. You can use them to do a bunch of shit. They don't ever not be useful. You do get to the point though where you have a shit ton of them. So I guess they do not become useful, but everything eventually withers and decays. We are going to be very nearly coming up on the thing I wanted the copper for. This man. Bring me 10 copper bars. No, can't be. This is the main thing where you buy stuff with pixels. For a couple, tens of thousands of pixels, you can buy a ship license. And then you can take them over to this guy, and using a thing called an upgrade module, which is super rare and hard to find. I don't know why it makes pixels and an upgrade module. You can, what's the word? Upgrade your ship to be bigger. Because if you didn't notice, my ship was tiny as fuck. I don't know why all these people are here. Skip. Then we gotta go back and talk to a different guy. Oh, these are reward bags. You pick them up, and you open them. And I got a short sword, which is slightly less useless than a dagger, but still pretty useless. About as useless as an axe. Really, only useful things are broadswords, hammers, and guns. There's most one-handed guns are also useless. But there's one one-handed gun that's called a grenade launcher, which is slightly useful. Only slightly. Talk to Sal, you go to mission, say this, and go there. Bam. It's the first mission. It's the Icarus mining base. For some reason, the magical material that makes ships work is called Icarus crystals and Icarus fuel. Once again, I said swords had a alternate firing mode if I right clicked that usually does more damage but takes more energy. Guns also have an alternate firing mode if they're two-handed. So right click with this gun is called spray and pray. It increases my fire rate but lowers my accuracy. So when I'm up in somebody's face like this, which is spray and pray. As you can see, those motherfuckers are no joke. You know what? I actually hate this sword. Because its secondary ability takes way too long to charge out. Oh, these are called blueprints. It teaches you how to make furniture. They're outdated now. Because they added a new feature, which makes them irrelevant. It's called the Pixel Printer. The Pixel Printer is a late game item, which will allow you to, at the cost of pixels, print off any furniture that you've scanned with the N, which is the magnifying glass. If I scan this, I've scanned that now. So once I unlock the Pixel Printer, I'll be able to use it to print a bunch of switches. So yeah, the only real blueprints that are important now are the mech blueprints, which were added for the mech update, which sucks. and I don't like it because I die all the time in the mech because it's new and I'm used to it. And also, it's really level-based. I want your pixels. I know I shouldn't be greedy, but I'm greedy. I want all the pixels. There's no reason. Well, I guess I could sell it. Yes, there's all logs. I hate them. I hate logs. Because it gives you a sense of collecting things, but I've already read all of them. So like, why would I want to collect more? I should have made a shield. I could have showed you guys a cool trick. I hope I find a shield here. If I find a shield, I'll be able to show you a cool, easy trick with this boss. It's called cheese. This first boss is insanely easy if you have a shield. So, not even close. Shut the fuck up. As you can already probably tell, these salves are becoming less and less useful very quickly. Hey, wow. AI. Space on that. I think that increases the fire rate, but it still is the same amount of energy. It doesn't really help the time you kill much. Yo, shut the fuck up. No shields. There'll be one in the fucking end chest, I bet you. I mean, and there always is one. There's always also a double These guys used to be scary. I did 9 damage. I did 9 damage to him per swing. Are you kidding me? Those guys used to do like 46 damage per swing. Now they're just pushovers. If I died during the boss fight, I think that's where I'm supposed to respawn. Once again, hardcore. I ain't gonna respawn. If I die, I see it. Hold on. Just write my emoji. Make it sound nice. You might notice I'm missing the pants. I can't get the pants because I don't have a thing. I know, it's sad. I mean the chest plate. This is something I've memorized. Just because I played this game so much. This is where I'd probably get the chest plate, I think. Resident Sleeper boss fight time. Fire the gun. Yeah, if I have a shield, I could block these, and I would take no damage. Pixels. 45. I guess it's worth it. Well, that, and I also now get to move my ship. Oh, it doesn't give me... Yeah, this is usually a shield or something. It doesn't give me a shield. It gives you 20 iron bars in case you don't already have iron armor, so... You also probably noticed it gave me a diamond. They're useless. I'll never... I mean, if I get 15 of them, I can make a teleporter core with this lady. Yeah, see teleporter core, but I need 15 diamonds. So, yeah, for now, no point. There you go. I probably shouldn't have skipped that animation. It's really funny. Back to the ship. Oh wait, I have to talk to Esther. She's gonna ask me to scan shit, and then I'm gonna come and talk to her again, and she's gonna ask me to scan more shit. Oh yeah, by the way, the rest of the main quests are either scanning shit or dungeons. So yeah, now it's just really a race to the end game, and also luck. It's mostly based on luck. Scan things. Now this unlocks the scanning tool. So as you can see, now it has a flashlight. And now I can scan stuff. And it'll be highlighted red after I do it. So now I can scan all the furnitures. I have to highlight things highlighted green. I have to scan requests. That's important because now that is a key gameplay feature. I have to scan a shit ton of things all the time. It is now my only purpose in life, is to scan highlighted green things and then kill bosses. And then return to Esther at the arc. As you can tell, there's not much more to do. I mean, not much more, like the gameplay loop has now been established. So, if I ever want to break the gameplay loop, the only real ways to do that is to build colonies, or space stations, or mech combat. However, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to beat the game. And after I beat the game, I'll be able to do all that. All I want. Yo! Is there... Oh, there's a forest plant here. Yo, this is actually kind of whack. There's only one forest plant. Yeah, I'll do mech combat, all that stuff, after I beat the game. First step, beat the game. It's an important step. Now, you know how I said I had 800 hours in this game? I've never actually beaten it. And the reason why is because the core gameplay loop just gets so boring that just eventually me and my friends, whenever we play this game, lose interest. One of us does, at least. And so the other ones don't want to go on without them. So we just decided to also do colony shit, or space station shit, or whatever the fuck we do. But, you know, this is kind of like a promise to myself. I won't beat the game. I've gone too long without doing it. Hey, this is some cool furniture. It's mine now. Thank you for your time. Ow. My legs. As you can tell by the fact I almost died near the beginning to it, fall damage is probably the most deadly thing in this entire game. Mainly because you don't really need to fall far to die. Well, I mean, you have to fall far, but you misjudge it all the time. It kind of changes. Kind of. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Number one thing I've died to so far is fall damage. You can decide whether or not I'm a retard. I mean, stupid dumbass. Oh, you know what's funny? Enemies don't take fall damage, but I fucking do. That fucking goat's still alive. It was probably in that cave, waiting for me to fall down and right into its clutches. Another thing, I'm probably not gonna be on this planet ever again. So, I'm just gonna not really set up shit for backtracking. If I am gonna make a plan on a colony, I usually make it so that way I can get around the entire surface of the planet a little easier. Like I'll destroy some stuff, I'll make some bridges, just because of colony quests. And colony quests are these quests which help you get crew members, which help upgrade your ship. Because if you don't want to spend pixels, you can unlock crew members through colonies by doing colony quests. And if you do enough colony quests with a certain colony member, of course, it's entirely random, because fuck you. So, which means you could do like 20 quests for one guy and he still won't fucking join your goddamn crew. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Yeah, game's a bullshit. Yo, can I please get out of this hole? All enemies attack you in the same way, by the way. They all attack you by running headfirst into you. Any enemy that has any indication off that is usually just a ranged enemy, which means they'll shoot stuff at you. So everything else runs into you. Some will like jump, some will just walk, calm and collectedly. I mean, they'll get there. They'll get there. You'll die. Doesn't have to be today. I don't think I wanted to do that, game. I know you guys probably can't see my... Nah, you can't see my face. My eyebrows went up about 3 inches on my face when that happened. because I thought I was literally just dead. I literally just was ready to be like, well, that's the end of the stream. I'm not posting this to YouTube. Only 2 hours? Come on. How could you wait longer than that? That had a shit ton of damage to me. If I keep doing this, I'll eventually inch my way through the wood. There we go. Oh. Why ain't there's a humdinger? Is this gonna kill me? Yeah. Yo, am I just shit? I'm just shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. Get rid of all of them. Fuck those bombs. I don't want them in my pit. Definitely wasn't trying to blow through it. Wondering how I can climb up sheer faces of cliffs. Because I can. Yeah, most of this game is just this. Walking to the left or right, looking for things to scan. Occasionally mining ores I see on the surface. Hey, phase matter. That's you. Just not. Definitely not. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ever go against ranged enemy, any ranged enemy, if you hold down, they just miss. They just miss. Even animals miss. They just all miss. I don't know how they can be that dumb, but they do. They just do. It's just hard. Hey, more phase matter. Great, I already have 2. I'm not complaining, more pixels for me. Come here. Come here. No pixels. Wow. Stingy assholes. Whew. I think we're reaching the end of today's live stream, boys. Getting a little tired. I could keep going a little longer. At least until I finish exploring this planet. Hopefully I find anything. Like, holy shit. I don't think there's ever been a planet where I've found literally nothing. Should find something soon. Should find something soon. This is good or bad? It's bad. Greatest swamp. Find something soon, boys. Don't worry about it. Definitely find something. Actually, we've been going pretty fast. I'm still not even on my last can of food yet. Like, this is going well. This is going well. Look at this ugly motherfucker. Fucking looks like Pepe's ugly ass brother. Is it Ting? Is it Ting? Is it Ting? No, it's not Ting. It's nothing. No Ting here. Oh, is there anything at all? Anywhere? Please. Oh! You can open doors! Bird open door. There's an upgrade module. This upgrade module is used to upgrade ships or other useful equipment. How would you ever use it to upgrade anything other than your ship? I don't know. Scanning all of the furniture. It won't matter. Because Esther will ask me to come back here and scan all the things I already scanned. Because it resets. I don't know why. This is a colony quest. It's whenever an NPC that, you know, isn't part of the main story gives you a quest. And it has a chance to make it so that that person can join my crew. But usually it doesn't, so it's usually not worth it. Because I'm not going to be on this planet any longer than, you know, walking to the screen a little bit. To the left of the screen a little bit to see if there's anything else. Yeah. Useful. Now, I usually like making themed colonies when I make my colonies. And the thing that sucks about it, being a Nova kid, is that I'm not going to find any other Nova kid furniture. Because colonies are based on what furniture you put in it. So it gives you a different NPC each time. This is exactly the same sword, except it does a little bit more damage. There's so much shit in this castle. big ass castle. I could also loot all these bookshelves, but it's just gonna have books in it. Like logs. I don't really care about the logs. This is a kind of cool room. I wish I had a room like that. Just entirely devoted to fucking... Yo! Second upgrade module. Let's go. If I get... Take... Yeah, I'm gonna take it there. Pisses everybody off when I said take it. Now, there'll definitely be another one. There'll definitely be another one. I wish I had spike ball. Climbing up these mountains is so much easier. When you guys see the text, you're gonna be amazed how much it makes movement easier in this game. I'm kinda surprised I went this far without him so far. Like 26, I think. Titanium bars, which means we're gonna need 4. No, not titanium, tungsten. Which means we're gonna need 52 titanium all. Enough for armor. Oh my god, there was one thing on this planet. If you didn't tell, that was back where we started. Near where we started. Oh, this is so sad. I need 3 cotton wool to make the thing. Make the armor. The good news is I have enough copper. And I also do not have enough silver. I'm gonna hurry up and plant these cotton. Then I think we're gonna call it there. thank you for everybody who stopped by and watched the stream, even if it was for a couple minutes, because I'm boring as fuck. If you're watching the VOD, hello, great to see you. My name is Skull Rider. I love this game. I know I've probably been complaining about it for the past couple hours, but I promise you, I love it. This has been Snuggles, the weird cloud beast marshmallow thing. And I guess I'll see y'all later.